me like a Hellcat.
Hey folks, Firekitten, and something a little different today. We're stepping into the wonderful world of Elite Dangerous. This is a space sim of sorts, where you can trade commodities in freighters, you can explore the galaxy, the entire Milky Way, accurately by the way, or you can fight. We're going to head to the surface right now. We're inside a station here in Yanmusu, a system in the bubble of human habitated space. I'm going to show you what we're on board. This is the INS, the Imperial Naval Ship Akira. This is a Corvette-class vessel, designed for one real purpose, and that is smacking the living shit out of people with a smile. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Akira. I'm going to hide the hood for a second and take you around here. Up there on the top, the rear, that's my cockpit. Or, not the cockpit, but that's the bridge of the Akira. Under those two big rear flaps is her main armaments, two huge multi-cannons. Essentially World War II battleship-sized guns, but as miniguns. Got multiple laser arsenals across the ship. We carry fighters, and we carry other paraphernalia of murder. This is Tyrannocon's my pilot, or my commander I should say in this game, and this is the bridge of the Akira. Multiple stations for crew. In fact, we'll go back to the starport services because I need to board my crew. Get my crew aboard. We're going to depart. We're going to head off bounty hunting today. We're going to head to a resource extraction site, which is a site where miners will have to be found working.
Detach confirmed. You are clear to leave.
We're going to head to a site where miners are often found, and we are going to do some anti-piracy work for the good of the Imperial Navy. To our navigation panel. This is where we are, set to dock, and we're going to be heading out to...
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control signing off.
This is just us leaving flight control here. Uh-oh. What's that up there? It's a security fighter. Alright, let's go. Jump into... not quite hyperspeed, but a super cruise of sorts. It's kind of a high-speed cruise where we partially displace the ship's mass to accelerate rapidly and cross kind of inter-system spaces. We can go into frame shift, which is where we essentially fold space to travel longer distances. That uses a lot of fuel though, as these vessels do need to be refueled quite a lot. We're heading down here to the rings of one of the moons of this planet. Now we're beside Yanmusu 3, which is the planet in the center of the rings there. In this resource site we'll find lots of miners, but we'll also find plenty of naughty scamps trying to rob the miners. So our job will be to scan them and smack them. You see, we have many nasty tools of our trade. I just wanted to see what you guys would think of this. I'm wanting to do more content. If you guys have games you'd like to see me play, hit me up in the comments. Feel free to suggest games that you guys want to see. I'm open to all ideas. I love doing Grand Theft Auto content. I love doing DOJ and police roleplay, but you know what? I'm more of a gamer than that, and this channel can be more than that. So if there is anything out there you guys want to see as well, let me know. Yeah, be it Sims, be it fighting games, shooting games, you know, all sorts. I do iRacing. I could actually put that on this channel if you guys are interested in it, of course. So it all depends on what you want to see. I mean, I enjoy creating content. I enjoy creating these videos. I want to see what you guys enjoy. If all you want is DOJ, I'll be a little bit sad, but at the same time, yeah, we can go with that. I prefer to do more than just DOJ though, and more than just LSPDFR. You're about to see a very different side of me once we get in here and I get to start blasting pirates. This is kind of like space policing actually, so yeah. This is Space Police. That could be the episode title. Well, technically we are. We are part of the Imperial Navy and we're heading down here to whack pirates attacking traders, so... It's border security / anti-piracy. Yeah, we're Space Police. Just not necessarily recognised by the system authorities as Space Police, but we are technically under the flag of the Imperial Navy. Okay, arriving on scene, have to throttle back gently so I'm not approaching too rapidly. Using the Cytec X-52 flight controls for this, which, if I look down in the cockpit of the ship, is almost exactly what I'm actually holding, and if I was to, for example, move the throttle, you can see me doing it. If I was to move the stick, you'd see me doing just that. So I've played this game a lot in virtual reality, which is incredible. I have an Oculus Rift, and when you're looking around the cockpit and you can see your hands on controls that feel like the ones you're holding, it's really disconcerting because you genuinely feel like you're actually doing it, you know? So it's quite fun. We're going to drop in here, so once I get within a certain distance I'll be able to drop into the zone. We're on the light side of the planet, so it should be fairly visible for today. Heading into the dark side of asteroid belts is a bit dangerous because you can bounce into things and they tend to hurt spaceships. They're big rocks and they are bigger than you. Okay, decelerating hard. Too hard, I think. Keep it in the blue arc, it'll auto decelerate to an extent. So to keep an eye on the speed. Under 1 megameter we can drop in, so we'll see in just a moment once we get down there. We'll make it a close call, shall we? Yeah, let's go for a close call. And we're dropping. And we're in. Deploy weapons. Just to give you an idea of what we're looking at from here. Yeah, that's the main weaponry of deploying. Welcome to the Akira in her eating things appearance. Main armament deployed. Secondary armaments deployed around the ship's bow and underbelly. Ready for action.
Scan detected.
What have we got? We've been scanned by someone. What have we got? An Asp Explorer. He's wanted. Looks like we found our first victim. Let's scan him.
Scan detected.
What threat level are we looking at? Balance our systems. Switch weapons. Time to die. Yeah, this ship is quite tanky. This is, oh, he's dead already. I didn't even get time to talk.
Target destroyed.
This ship is built for fighting players. This is a PvP build, player versus player. So, I'm not actually built for attacking normal people.
Scan detected.
Okay, this is an adder and federal gunship. He'll be down to die first if I do attack these two. Elite ranked. We'll go after this guy. Let's do it. These lasers I'm firing off first have something called phasing sequence, so you'll see his hull's damaged before his shields go down. The blue rings denote shield strength. And he's getting damaged without it because my lasers can fire essentially through his shields. I have a special sequence on them. Modification I got from one of the engineers in the game. In-game perk you can get on the weapons. performance, which means I get to wreck powerful ships in no particular
Target
effort. Let me hop around and try and find his buddy. We'll finish him off real quick. There he is. Hi. Goodbye.
target shields.
It's kind of a waste of main battery ammunition to go after this poor little bugger. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to go and see what his fire is in a second. Our job here is to blast pirates no matter the cost. If I happen to make a small profit in the process, well, who's to count?
Target
Forgot over here, someone attacking her. That's a wanted ship. What's he attacking? An anaconda? These are big food. I like anacondas. He's also wanted, so pirate versus pirate. I'm going to scan them all and kill the guys attacking him, hopefully, if they're wanted. And then we'll go after the big vessel. Yeah, so he's wanted, but he's about to get murdered by the anaconda. So we pick our battles. We go after the small shit that we can kill fast. And then we kill the big nasty.
scan detected.
That's me out of scan range. I'm gonna come in for a look. Not even gonna bother with our main armament for him. Oh, fuck it, it'll be faster. Die, you little bastard. Come on. Right, now we take on his rather hungry little friend. The anaconda. We've scanned him already, but there's a trick to these. They're pretty hefty. We've got to do sub-targets. And we're going to go to his power plant. Target that specifically. So when I come in, there's another anaconda on location. I'm going to come in above him. So it's the fastest way to get through his hull is to shoot from above or below. What's that? That's an asp. We want his main armament to be focused away from us, and all power to weapons. And we attack. Shields are down, power plant is being shredded. I can weather him hitting me as long as I like. These are meant to be the big bats, by the way. Anacondas are typically pretty toothy, but he's only a lower rank. You'll notice on the far left of the screen, that's his power plant down. He's dead in the water. I don't even have to use main armor. You'll notice on the far left it said rank, expert, that's his total level. Elite obviously being the top one. See, that's a clean Python being attacked by pirates. Including these guys. Gonna scan them all and kill them all and fend them off and protect this innocent victim from their onslaught. Can't let that obviously miner off there to our just above this target. He'll help us fight now because we've taken the heat off him, but at the same time he wasn't going to fare well against two enemy vessels attacking him. We can. This is probably not the easiest way of showing you Elite Dangerous. I've come out here in one of the biggest vessels in the game because I've played the game for a long time.
Target destroyed.
And killing lots of things isn't exactly hard when you're at this level. There's a pirate here. Attacking our same friend. Scan and we end him. Yeah, I'm a little experienced to this, so it's not as difficult looking as it probably actually is. Come on, you fucker. Feel free to just end your life right then and there. His life is over. Who else is attacking our friend? This little bugger? Are you really attacking him? Really? This is a fighter, by the way. See rank dangerous? That's just below elite. Let's get rid of him. Oh god, they got the trader. Shit. Couldn't fend them all off on my own in time. We are going to make the pirate scum pay though. Fight is a little trickier because they're all over the place. You know what we are going to do?
Destroyed. Scan detected.
Hold tight,
We're
Commander.
deploying our
Fighters going
fighter.
online. All clear,
There we go.
Commander.
Fighter bay
Put me in the
deploying.
thick of it.
Let's go. Let's find ourselves some rambunctious pirates here to ruin the day of fair traders. Oh, a federal dropship. You're going to be wanted, aren't you? Yep, he's wanted. He's a pirate. Our fighter's going to help us by attacking anything that attacks us. So, of course, this guy's about to try and attack us because we're about to end his life. So my fighter will come in and start wailing on him. There you go. See up in the top right. The fighters make things a little interesting. Oh, everyone's coming to have a piece of me today. Everybody wants a piece of
That's
me.
gotta hurt.
It's 3 of them at once. Do you think we should go for 3 on 1? I'm in favour of 3 on 1. What I'm going to do is I will scan all 3 of these guys so I've got all their data secured. And once I feel like it, I'll start attacking. I do have things called shield cell banks aboard my ship, which are essentially batteries of shield power I can release to basically recharge my shields in combat. Very useful feature. I'll fire off one of those just to make sure we're up to scratch. The thing is, I have to fire off a... See my heat climb on the left there? I have to fire off a heat sink to balance out the power. Otherwise this ship will cook. Right, let's start off by whacking his little friends. Because these will be faster to kill and we'll get rid of some minor threats very rapidly. See how quickly he splats? Oh, my fighter. Okay, where's his buddies?
Strike one bad
These
guy.
now.
Enemy wiped out. Awaiting further orders.
There we go, that's the dropship. He's firing these chaffs, so it's distracting my guns. So I just basically unlock them. Fire manually. Shields are down. No more chaff for him. Fire main battery. Main battery's reloaded, he's fired off again. Yeah, you can try and ram me, but it's not going to work for you.
That's one for me, Commander.
There's his final friend. Swing around and grab him. There you are. Oh, he's trying to run. It's a fighter, so they're a little bit on the difficult side. Boom.
Strike one
He
bad
went bang.
guy.
Oh, there's a fight to intercede in over here. We'll see if we can lend a hand before we head back to base. So, wanted Python. Taking on, what are they taking on? Imperial Courier. Scan this guy. I think they just killed whatever they were hunting, so we can make revenge our dish of the day. Served with lots and lots of salt. One of the big advantages of the Federal Corvette as well is if I choose to put all power to shields, I can actually ram people fairly successfully. Not so useful with nimble ships, but with the big vessels it can cause a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Or I can just murder them very rapidly like this. Like I told you, this is built for PvP. The NPCs are never this difficult to kill.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
What do we have? Anything worth eating? He's elite, he might be worth it. Wing of 3. Again, not particularly difficult. We need a challenge. Maybe if I make a series of these, you'll get to see some trading, some exploration, some fighter work, surface work, all sorts of little bits and pieces of this game. Honestly, a fantastic space game. If you like this sort of thing, huge recommendation from me is buy this now. Elite Dangerous is fantastic. Alright, let's go to work. These poor little ships do barely any damage to my vessel. Use a cell bank, but we'll be fine. Because of the size of this thing, I can afford to run with shields kind of low powered. The shields are very big.
Any more of this and I've had it, Commander. Hull is critical. We've lost the fighter, Commander.
Fighter destroyed. One of the big advantages of this is the fighters are operated by my crewman through telepresence. She stays on board my ship. It doesn't actually enter the fighter, so they can be destroyed and we'll just basically reassemble under the fighter in the bay. And it's ready to go again. So as soon as that's ready, I'll be able to deploy her again, which I may have to do fairly soon, because I'm betting two people basically attack me willy-nilly. In fact, it's time for a cell bank. Okay, who's causing me this stress? Where is he? There we go, that's the elite bastard. Let's deal with this guy. Come on, time to go away. This is what you get for fucking with me. Thunk, 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 thunk. That's the sound of your impending doom. Ramming speed. Come on. Oh, missed. Right. We'll take a threat out of this fight and we're good. Die, please. Thank you. Next. Let's cycle around this buddy. Okay, so we are ready.
Under attack.
The damage I did to that Cobra, one hit. Come on, fucker. Chaffing crazy. Now we get rid of shields, and we can unload on this guy. Hopefully take him out of this equation. Boom, he's gone. And we'll deploy another fighter in combat this time.
Commander. Fighter is going online.
Come on, get lost. Go away.
Fighter is online. I'm ready when you are.
Take her out. Vessel down.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Okay, because we have multiples on board, we are going to go to our modules. Disable that set of cell banks, turn on this set. Go down to our heat sinks, turn off that set, turn on that set, and we're reloaded, basically. The benefits of being a big ship. What did we have? That's a big old space cow there. Type 9. Those are freighters typically. The size of that beast. Look at him. Tiny little cockpit on the front. He's recovering fighters he's deployed. They often have fighters for self-defense on freighters. What do we have? You know what? It's pretty quiet, and that's been a good stint. Unless Anaconda, a lovely fitting dish for dessert. Dangerous Anaconda. This, nah, it won't be a challenge, but it'll be a good fight. I may have to get creative on this one. It's as far off a...
Scan detected. Warning. Temperature critical.
Let's dance, big boy.
Heat sink deployed.
Let's get ourselves around him, thrust downwards so we can move ourselves in his axis. Close in for the kill.
Scan detected.
Our fighter's deployed, so... And he's showed us his belly. Weapons free. This is a big ship fight where he'll focus me and we'll just exchange fire at each other's faces pretty heavily. So I have to try and cycle around a little bit here. Because this could be a punching match face to face between these two big vessels. But unfortunately, I'm a little better than he is, and good night, Vienna. Boom.
That's one for me, Commander.
Certainly is. Right. You? Come back.
Wilco, Commander. Returning to fighter bay now.
Watch our fighter come back into the bay. Imperial fighter we have aboard the vessel. It will dock and be brought back inboard. Nice. I love the free camera.
Docking
Stow our
complete.
weapons.
Hangar is secure, Commander.
And we'll get ourselves clear of this power to engines, actually, systems. Get ourselves clear of the asteroid belt. Once we are, we'll go away, make our way back to dock. It's a little blue square over mass locked on the right, which we're no longer mass locked, shows we're no longer held by the gravity of this ring system. We can jump.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And now it's time to set course for home. Pirates murdered, traders protected. Good job in all. Space police. Not quite the highway patrol, but we could be the space highway patrol because there are trade lanes. Maybe another time we'll get guys into system. I guess dealing with the pirates at their source, I suppose, could be considered street crime. But we got a few. So we'll head back to base, we'll dock up, we'll cash in our bounties, which I can see from my transactions tab, is not a terrible amount. Actually 1.4 million from that party. Wow, they've really increased the payouts recently. Used to be that payouts didn't pay this much, but I ain't gonna complain. How could I complain being paid a fair wage for a hard day's fighting crime? Look at the beautiful light from the star casting off the bow of the vessel. Akira in Super Cruise. God, that ship looks good. It helps if I throttle up, which is apparently something I didn't do when I went into that camera mode. We'll get our asses back to this dock now and make our way aboard. This is a very big ship, so the slot at the station which you saw us leave from is not the smallest, but it's also not the biggest, so can occasionally be a little tricky. We'll make our way in fairly well though. Little bobblehead on my dashboard because, hey, even space has to be funny sometimes. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Too fast, too fast. Coming in hot. We're gonna overshoot. Yeah, we overshot. Don't want the space brakes. Flip her around. Come back in for approach. Little revolving symbol on my left of the center circle. The one that looks like a space station, that is the space station that's showing the target we're currently locked on, which is Sutter Dock. So we're going to come in now for our second approach. Coming from planet side to enter the orbit. And this should be a simple job. Pretty decent day. Hope you guys like violence. There was a lot of violence there. This is no baton and taser job. This is heavy duty space weaponry at its best. You're probably not going to want to watch me trading, so maybe we'll take a fighter out next time and go whack some pirates on a more one-to-one fight rather than taking a battleship to war against a bunch of guys in canoes, which pretty much is what that was. You just watched a giant beat up a midget. Or 10 midgets at once. Corvette is not a small ship, but in most normal terms. Especially when one's A-rated and fully engineered up, it's pretty brutal. Right, we're dropping into Sutter. Once we get within 7.5 miles of the station, kilometers, we can request docking permission, which we'll do now.
Dynamics Tango Echo Romeo. This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only. Access granted. Prefer arrival on landing pad 09.
09, copy that. Let's bring her in. Oriented ourselves for entry now to the dock. Line up. Some people throttle down when they're approaching space dock. That's for sissies. When you've been flying a Corvette this long, you don't really need to slow down that much. A little bit. Of course, I'll smack it to the letterbox this time. 09. There we go. Gear down. Oh, Dally, whoa.
Landing gear deployed.
Bit of thunk into a dunk over there. Let's not do that. Radar switches across to landing computer because honestly, I can't see any of the pad anymore with the bow of the ship. It's a little on the big side. And landings are always as smooth as you'd like it to be. Yeah, I'm recording this, of course, so I'll make one of my worst landings ever. Right, we're docking. Wow.
Landing successful. Dispatching
That was
ground
fun.
crew.
Refuel the ship.
Welcome to our starport, Commander.
And we'll go to contacts. And we've made a cool 1.7 mil. Not bad for a about 20 minutes of actual fighting. I can live with that. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a bit fun. It was different, at least. Like I said, if you have any games you want me to see me play, maybe, or you'd like to see on this channel, other than obviously Grand Theft Auto, throw it in the comments below, and I will see what I can do. Because I really want to do other stuff as well, and I'm sure there's stuff you guys want to watch, hopefully. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.